This should be a particularly spooky video. I'm making my way to a medieval churchyard, and it's in a pretty isolated spot. If anything goes wrong tonight, nobody's going to hear me scream, because there's no other houses near the church. I can see some lights in the distance, but they're, I think, about a mile away, I'd say. The reason the churchyard is so isolated is because it was originally built on an island in the middle of a lake, and the lake has since been drained. I've brought the EMF meter again tonight, although I'm not aware of any ghost stories relating to the churchyard. Okay, I'm getting close now. I haven't got my spare flash lamp with me tonight, so I hope this one holds out, or it's going to be fun. There's a lot of what you call chest graves in this cemetery. I have made a video here a couple of weeks ago during the daytime, so I'm trying to work out this gate. I made the video here a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't posted that on YouTube as yet. I thought I'd post the nighttime one first. When I came here during the day, first thing I thought of was this would be a spooky place to come at night. There's actually two notable graves here, but I'll talk about those in the daytime video. Graves are pretty old here. There's some from the 1700s and a lot from the 1800s. What I liked about the place is there's a lot of the headstones. It names the profession of the deceased. Go this way so you can see the church. There's also a lot of bards who have been buried in this churchyard. Some chest tombs here. although they look like the person might have been buried above ground, they haven't. These are subterranean graves. I haven't noticed many crosses here as headstones. I think this is the first one I've spotted tonight. Evan Bennett Williams from Crickeath, who died June 3rd, 1897, aged 52 years. I guess these must be, although they look old, these are the most recent graves, I think, this side. Go this way. There's another cross there. James, the son of Robert and Catherine Jones, died at 18 years old, 1881. Susanna, I think that's the first wife of John Jones, died October 19th, 1838, aged 60, also Lewis, son of the above, John and Susanna Jones, and he died August 9th, 1851, at the age of 32. In memory of Robert Churchyard, and he was a carpenter, and he died July 15th, 1843, at 70, I think. Okay, I think I'll put the EMF meter on. I'm not expecting any spikes on it, but we'll try it. Keep the meter out of shot for now. But I'll try and keep an eye on it. Okay, I'll cut across to the other side. I'll briefly mention the two notable graves, actually. One of the graves is of a person who was believed to be the first, or one of the first, black men to live in the north of Wales. The other one is sort of a harpist and composer from the 1700s, and he wrote a song on his deathbed, or a tune on his deathbed. The words to the song were added many years after his death, and that song is often played during the remembrance services in the UK, often by military bands. The song has actually been sung by some famous singers as well, like Bryn Terfel, Catherine Jenkins, ltjones, Barbara Dixon, and Cerys Matthews as well. If you ever do this yourself and you've got an EMF meter, make sure you switch off your mobile phone, because they can affect the meter. This is the grave of a local bard. I saw this online, I can't remember the name though. Unusual one here, family grave obviously. Didn't even notice this the first time I came here. See the moon there. It's not a full moon, as I was out the other night when it was a full moon. That video's on the members section of the channel. Okay, back in the other direction. I think the church is going to be open, but I don't want to go in. That's even too scary for me. It's kind of one of those churches with a high ceiling, and I'm guessing it looks pretty spooky at night. I think I read this when I was here during the daytime. Here lie the remains of the 3 daughters of John Evan Smith, Pentrefilyn, by his wife, Liz? No, that looks like Viz, V-I-S, V-I-Z. Jane, Janet and Margaret. Jane died September 28th, 1826. Janet died 29th of January 1833. And Margaret, March 8th, 1834. They were 3 years, 18 years and 1 year. Still checking the EMF meter. Nothing so far. Just a reminder, I've got a channel membership now. There's different levels, but there's members videos on each level now. I'd say about, a quarter or a third of these graves are chest tombs, which is quite unusual. I don't usually see that many of them in the same cemetery. They are quite common across the countries of the UK. Usually they were the graves of fairly wealthy people. We've got some very old headstones that have been moved here, but I read these out on the daytime video, so I won't do that again. I'll try and post that video before Christmas. Okay, that wasn't as scary as I was expecting. Maybe I'm starting to get used to doing this now. Hope you found the video relaxing anyway.